and that you are now brought into this world, like Arnold was brought into the world by Mr. Drummond. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
They still was doing ghetto shit, or they'll show you in movies where they'll rescue some homeless guy. Jamie Foxx was just in one. He was a homeless dude, and what's that boy? Robert Downey Jr. saved him.
Oh,
and when
yes.
he came to his house, he was sleeping on the floor. In other words, he was filling his new world with his old projections. In other words, you bring some poor people, they still doing poor people shit. Like, nah, nigga, we ain't got to turn the TV. You know, motherfucker, you ever see a nigga in a nice house but still have the old TV, the new TV on top of it? Like, goddamn, motherfucker.
Yes.
TVs, you know what I'm saying? When it's for sound, that type of shit. You don't have to do that no more, but then you find them still doing it. Still, you know, I see motherfuckers so cheap they wouldn't buy aluminum foil, so they used to cover their food with shopping bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? The
right.
ghetto shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In other words, it's a ghetto mentality in a place where, come on now, aluminum foil is only $2, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So anyway, the point is, you're bringing, you feel whatever creation you are now co-creating. Because mind you, let's take Webster or Arnold Jackson from different strokes, and they are now in this new world.
Yes.
If this was say happening to someone, this is them bringing. This is them now co-creating with this particular rich family, Mr. Drummond, Mr. Papadopoulos.
Yes.
They're now co-creating with them. So, but they now have to learn how to bring new projections into this new world. They will bring their old habits in. In other words, they'll bring some ghetto shit until they're trained better, kind of thing.
Right, sort of like the Beverly Hillbillies syndrome.
There you go. That's the perfect example. Beverly Hillbillies still eating jelly sandwiches even though they got money.
Right.
Perfect example. So that's when he said the subject. Even though we're in the subject, we bring the subject into the creation, meaning the architect creates this world. They fill it with their subconscious mind. So you can look at this on the grander scale. When the demiurge created this world, this reality, we filled it up with our subconscious mind. Now, he also tells her, do not bring memories into this world. You will forget what's real. Do you remember that part?
Yes. Very profound.
Now I'm gonna tell you how that shit is so true, and it fucked a lot of niggas up. You can look at the wonders of the world. There's more than 7, but the 7 wonders of the world, anomalies that they cannot explain.
Right.
Pyramids, the mounds.
Yes.
What's that? Stonehenge, and what's the one with Lakshmi Temple? Where the dude did the Europeans movie, Angkor Wat.
Mm-hmm.
They can't figure out how those capstones got on the building. That was nothing but us bringing memories from an old world into this dream. So, and it tells you won't, and they said the consequence is that you won't understand the difference between reality and the dream world. Now, that's true because half these niggas who've done no spiritual work, no alchemical work, just calls themselves Patawel Nam Ahmet, think that just because they see a pyramid and some black faces, that they have, that they think they are that in this world when this is a world of work. They think there's this built-in inheritance in them. So you have the built-in mechanisms, heart, chakra, pineal. You're from the lineage of something that has been built in greater. But if you are here to do work.
Yes.
That's what this whole movie is about. Them doing work through 3 dimensions, 3rd dimension.
Right.
This is them doing work. So they become these gods on earth that care about the flowers. So, in other words, the reality and the dream world have now crashed because they got pyramids from the world of the real, the architecture of the real, the science of the real, something that goes beyond this world. Angkor Wat, and they said Angkor Wat was built on the cow stables in heaven, meaning Angkor Wat was built from something from the world of the real. Now it fucked a lot of niggas up. They automatic instant gurus and gods, but really didn't do anything to change what's in the heart, mind, alchemy, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
He also tells her about the dream world as he's explaining it to her. He said, a face full of glass, that shit feels real. So, of course, we're talking about pain here. All the shit feels real. Feels like those real kids.
Right.
Even though niggas love saying they must have been here before. Look how old. If they've been here before, then that's another way of saying, well, I guess they ain't your fucking kids. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they've been here before.
Right.
So you're just in charge of them for the time being. So if they've been here before, like black people like saying, they ain't your kids. So you even prove yourself in the illusion. He also says, think about it. You never remember the beginning of a dream.
So true.
But who remembers being born? Who remembers up until the age 3 or 4? You don't remember how you got here. You don't remember your mom and pops fucking. That's the beginning of the dream. Who remembers that? You in a dream, nigga. You in a dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now most people tell I remember when I had diapers, milk. But we're talking about clear, lucid. Oh yeah, I remember when the sperm hit the egg.
Yes.
I remember being in the womb. I remember my mom with the prices, towards us. I remember the doctor speaking to me on that. You don't remember that. You wake up in the middle of a dream. Most people remember just early shit, diapers, their sister, being in the bathtub, in a pacifier. Come on, you in the middle of a dream. They're telling you.
Yes.
Time feels slow. 5 minutes is 1 hour. They're telling you, you fell into the circles of time. Simple as that. He's talking about Earth. He's talking about the illusionary world. He's telling her, I need you to build a maze once you get out this maze, getting out the maze. He needs her as an architect to build a maze deep in the subconscious mind and then come out of it. That's all we did. Earth is just nothing but an equation. Didn't we see that in the Matrix?
Yes.
The architect said, you are nothing but an anomaly, an equation that I haven't figured the fuck out yet.
Right.
An equation that I haven't figured the fuck out yet. So that Jesus energy, which Cobb is trying to be, and all the rest of these people, and mind you, there were 7 people who went in the dream. What we're talking about here, we're talking about your chakra system, all of them. We're talking about your 7 chakras, outcasts, just being raised up. It's really simple shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, let me see. Let me go to my notes.
Yes.
He says, the dreamer builds a vault to protect what's the deepest in their subconscious mind, a vault. All right. Your greatest vault is called your pineal gland.
Mm.
That's where all your secrets are. But also, your vault is also your pressure points, your chakras and your minor chakras. Because what are we trying to do? Open up the chakras.
Yes.
That's nothing but opening up your vault. All of this work is for these realizations. That's what is happening in the movies, the adventure and the fighting that they go through is what you're supposed to be doing through magic and your meditations, through your dream work, through buying a goddamn herb pack and smoking it to open up your goddamn vault.
Right.
I told you, it shuts down the brain so the pineal can open up. What it does is it walks you through the maze, just like you've seen in the movie. That's what the herb pack does. Belladonna does. That's what the reading does. Gives you clues to the maze. Look at your mind as a big crossword puzzle. When you go get an oracle reading, you get the clues to fill out your crossword puzzle. That's what all that shit is built upon, your crossword puzzle. They call them brain teasers, word scrambles, mazes. Because that is built off a concept, the concept of your mind. A rat trying to find the cheese is nothing but you. The Labyrinth was a movie. Harry Potter did a movie where he had to go to the labyrinth. They always get this thing in the middle, Pan's Labyrinth. They're talking about your brain and the pineal. That's what they're always talking about. So what the herb pack does is shut down the maze. The maze, the obstacles in the maze is that voice in your head that's constantly talking to you, going, you ain't shit. You don't know. You need to know more. You need to read more. You'll never know it like this one. You'll never know it like that one.
Right.
Or it's that voice telling you, you fucking Jesus. You here to save the black people in the race. Or you so smart. You know some. Or it's that voice too.
Right.
In other words, it'll tell your ass anything you want to hear.
Yes.
As long as you're not getting down to inner work. On 3 levels in the dream, you're supposed to be doing inner work. That's what they're showing you. That's what Cobb was showing you. He had to go 3 levels in the dream. He just had to find something worthy till he found Satan. And Satan told him, I can get you home, nigga, because you are worthy. I see the way you operate. You are worthy. I'm going to invest in you, Cobb. That's what the Chinese man told him.
Yes, he did.
So that's what Bobby Hemmett been telling niggas when he's telling them niggas, you need to get down with Satan.
Yes.
You need to get down with Satan. They used to worship Set in pre-dynastic times before he became the bad guy. It was Set worship. Mog Morton's books, The Bull of Thutmose or something. Mog Morton. Get anything of his. What's the other dude? Did the Uncle Sekhmet, whatever. Don something. Check with me on it later. Don something. Another all about Set worship before that shit became the bad thing. So, so meditation opens up the chakras, opens up those vaults. What you're looking for is enlightenment. You see when they opened up the vault, he found what meant most to him, not one collective idea that we're supposed to come to. That's why, again, debates and you trying to drop some science on me, it don't mean nothing.
Right.
That's why I don't come around and try to drop science on you. The only thing I've ever done is try to say, well, this worked for me, let it work for you how it works for you. You know, niggas always trying to tell me the fucking sun means this. I don't give a fuck. It's only what it means to me when I open my safe. What it means to you when you open yours, who gives a fuck? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not. Yo, I'm in three levels of my dream on my route to open my safe to get back to my home. What you could say is collective. Is a collective home. We all one. Yes, that's a concept. Down here, though, your realization is your own path. That's why it's called your own path. It's all a path to home, but that home is not defined.
Right.
When you're in your human perspective, i.e., he could not see his kid's face.
And when it was defined, you see, and there were many people in the dreams, and they were bringing in their own personal perceptions. What happens is the dream started to crumble.
Yes, the dimensions started to crumble. That's true. You can look at it as that's kind of a way they're joining with the quantum world.
Got it.
Remember when I said Mahalia finally figured out who to get with?
Right.
She got with me in this particular case. Now, from the other perspective, I can give it them. When I got with Phyllis Hyman, I got a revelation. So it works from two worlds. When Mahalia, clearly, if she was stuck in that Christian realm and had the goddess power, when she got with me, just based upon me receiving and accepting her, our merging of the two worlds is like that conversation. And when that is how those dimensions get broken down. And I've done this many a times. So I really don't care on a certain level when people are like, oh, you're waking our people up. If I was going to test my accolades, I would be, if I had to pat myself on the back, I would say more spirits came to me and tell me what I'm doing in the spirit world.
Right.
That's having an impact than what for people, because somebody may come along and speak better than me, then I'm irrelevant. That's how it is down here, and it's okay. Maybe they're supposed to. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't matter. This is about self-realization. It's not about me trying to be the king of anything.
Right.
Everyone should do what they're moved to do. But if I was going to pat myself on the back, it would be about breaking down dimensions and subdimensions, what people are trapped in.